Hi, this is Julie at Love's Beginning with a message called Succor from Spirit. The cry that seems to come from your body for food really emanates from your mind. Everything experienced as physical has its origins in the mind. Everything experienced as emotional has its origins in the mind. You all share one mind. The mind tells the body how to feel, and the body obeys. The body is useful in two ways. How it feels can tell you when you are allowing the false to run your experience. The body is also useful as an instrument of communication for spirit. It is very simple. One use feels good and the other use feels bad. How the body gets used by spirit or ego is always up to you. The cry that seems to emanate from the hungry of the world really comes from your mind. The cry for anything from anyone always comes from your mind, because it is the mind we all share. This is good news because you can always meet this cry with immediate help. You know how to go in. You know how to turn control over to spirit. This is all you need do. Inspiration takes care of the rest. Your job is to rest in love, and allow inspiration to do what it will. The requests your children make for Happy Meals are really requests from your mind. The truth is that you don't know what a Happy Meal is, and you don't know what it is for. But Spirit has a use for Happy Meals. Spirit can use anything at all. Ego can condemn anything at all. It is very confusing to attempt to allow Spirit's use of everything while ego still has your ear. Ego uses what you perceive for pleasure or pain. Ego will tell you that a Happy Meal will bring pleasure or ruin. They are equal. Spirit will simply use the symbol of the Happy Meal very lightly, with joy, in the absence of judgment. Your mind, because mind is what you are, requests succor from Spirit. Look at the etymology. Succor is from the Latin succurrere, run to the help of. Succor and sugar, look how similar. Ego will tell you that you need the sweetness of phenomenality, of whatever sweetness you can extract from the physical and from contact with other bodies. Spirit knows that you only need to return to the sweetness of what you are, of what everyone is, the sweetness that existed prior to the invention of the physical, prior to the invention of the bitterness, prior to the invention of opposites. You don't know what sugar is, and you don't know what sugar is for, but Spirit has a use for sugar. Insert noun here. It is the same for everything. Everything you perceive, it is safe to put in Spirit's hands. Spirit has a good use for it, a use that brings clarity and joy. You don't know what these messages are, and you don't know what these messages are for, but Spirit has a use for them. They are safe in Spirit's hands. You have the option to block succor from Spirit. It is an option that feels natural for you. It feels safe to block, to defend, to hide, to manage. With your permission, all of this will unwind and fall apart now. You are safe. You are held. You are carried. You are loved. We invite you to turn control over to your true self, that you allow the comfort we can give because we are you. The you that seems to be the familiar one with its separate will is a dream figure intent upon suffering. As you look out into the world you see, you experience flickering and changing sensory fabrications controlled by the mind. Would you like your sensory fabrications to be under the authority of the sane mind or the insane mind? Every being experiencing the physical has only this one choice to make, even though there seem to be many choices in the physical. Do you want to place the experience under the authority of the sane mind or the insane mind? Do you want the experience to be used to promote sanity or insanity? When you choose sanity, you choose joy. When you choose insanity, you choose the repetition of suffering in many different forms. Succor is always offered, and it is always accessed in the mind. As you access it, you light up the path to it for beings, all beings, across time and space. It is no small thing. It is our great joy to serve you, and we know your greatest joy lies in serving all. Thanks for listening.